Okay, we'll do some more here with the integration and the natural log function. If we saw an integrand that looked like this, then we would not be surprised then about the result. Integral of this form, u prime over u, would be natural log of the absolute value of u. And that's called the log rule. So we can do lots more integrals now with this one. So let's try a few examples here. Okay, first one here. Okay, so when you have a fraction now, one of the things you should look for is that the numerator is, in fact, the derivative of the denominator. And that's exactly what we have in this one. Therefore, this would have to be a natural log of the sine of x plus a constant. Now, most of the time we assume that this is what our function looks like. In other words, we have the absolute values, even though we know that the derivative of the natural log of sine x would also be the same, cosine x over sine x. We assume that it's this case, and unless we know otherwise about the domain or any other restrictions, we assume it looks like this. This is a little more general than the other one. So, because we know that that derivative would be cosine of x over sine of x, even without these bars. So we're going to leave them in anyway, just assuming that they're necessary. Okay, next one. All right. What is the derivative of the denominator? 2x period. So it's not x squared plus. So that's not the case here. Now, it's not, in other words, not u over u, u prime over u. Not u prime over u. So we also notice that the numerator has the same degree as the denominator. So we're going to try a long division first. So we'll have a 1, which will be x squared plus 1. And we'll have a 2x here. And that goes in 0 times. So this is really 1 plus 2x over x squared plus 1. Yeah. Now, we notice each term now. The integral of 1 can be done as just an x. Integral of 2x over x squared plus 1, that can also be done. Now that one is u prime over u. So this would have to be then the natural log of the x squared plus 1 plus a constant. Now in this case, notice that that expression is non-negative, so it wouldn't be wrong if you just wrote this. You could in fact leave the absolute value bars off in this case because they're redundant. So sometimes a rewrite is necessary, maybe a simplification algebraically to get your problem started.